your sleep. Wait. What's the person's name here? Daniel. Daniel, sitting up by his look. How you doing, Daniel? Look right here, man. Now, what was your name? Now tell it to me again. And when you told it to me that time, you physically placed it with your eyes right there. So if I grab that information, remove it from your line of sight, stick it in my pocket, and actually get in the yard. It's just not there. Your name? People tell you things with their eyes. They create an image and project it forward. If you know exactly how and when to manipulate that information, you can scramble their eggs all day long. They don't even need to be in hypnosis to do that. Alright? Again, this is stuff we're not taught, but this is stuff being used against you 24/7 in the media. Look here, my friend, I took something very valuable from you. I put it in my pocket, so I remove it and place it from where I took it, which is here. Now he can see it. He knows his name is. Give him a big round of applause. Daniel, come up on stage. I think it'd be great. Come on up here, Daniel. Yeah, come on up here. Come on. How does it make clever? Have a seat right there, my friend. Have a seat there. You don't know it? What's his name? Brendan, sitting up eyes up. How you doing, man? Good. Brendan, sleep. Wait, nice job. All right. For my friend Brendan in the audience, let me count 3 back to 1. Brendan, you're going to open your eyes. If you open your eyes, Brendan, you're going to have a very strong desire to join us on stage. However, Brendan, you know I've already selected the volunteers. Therefore, Brendan, you are going to sneak your way up onto the stage. Now, you're not going to crawl around the floor or under a table or anything like that. You're just going to nonchalantly walk up here when my back is turned towards you. However, Brendan, if upon your approach I look in your direction, you will quickly do a 180, peel out the other direction, pretending as if you're not coming up to the stage until you think the coast is clear, at which time you make another attempt. Eventually, you make it onto the stage when my back is turned towards you. All those suggestions take place from Brendan in the audience on the count of 3, back to 1, 3, 2, 1. And how about a big round of applause for all of our friends who are not going to be here? Down right here. Cool. All right. Cool. Do we have somebody else over on this side? We got one there. Who else? We got one over there. One over there. All right. Good. Anybody else back over this way? Just the one. Just the one, right? Next. And what is her name right here? Lindsay. Lindsay, sitting up eyes up. Everything cool over here? Good. How you doing, Lindsay? How you doing? Here, look right at me. Here we go. All right. When I snap my fingers just for you, Lindsay, you'll be wide awake. Or your energy back. 1, 2, 3. Wide awake. Feeling good? Refreshed? Give her a nice round of applause, by the way. Brendan, looking right here, and sleep. All right. All right. Let's leave the rest of them where they're at for the time being. Give them all another round of applause for being actually Now, in hypnosis, there are different depth levels. Some people are very deep already, some of them are getting there, all right? So we'll progress, we'll go even deeper. Let's do this. People on stage, people in the audience, on the count of 3, back to 1, you're all going to sit up in your chair, you're all going to relax even deeper. When you sit up in your chair, you're going to open your eyes. As soon as you open your eyes are just going to stare forward as if you're looking through time and space itself. Nothing else around you is going to disturb or bother you when your eyes are open. In fact, you can relax even deeper with your eyes open. Also, when you sit in your chair with your eyes open at that particular moment, anytime that you hear me and me only say the word Florida, anytime I say the word Florida, you are going to think that the person sitting closest to you smells fantastic. And you are going to want to nonchalantly get a whiff of your neighbor. And you're going to do that in a very sly, clever manner. You don't want your neighbor to know you're sniffing them in public. That would be weird. So you're going to be very covert and clever about it. Every time I say the word Florida, you want to sneak enough They smell even better, but again, you do it very covertly. Conversely, on the count of 3, back to 1, when you open your eyes at that particular moment, anytime that you hear me and me only say the word Nebraska. Anytime I say the word Nebraska, you're going to think as if there is a very foul odor coming from someone near you. Each and every time I say the word Nebraska, that scent gets worse and worse. However, at no time will you ever become physically ill. You live and learn. All these suggestions take place at the count of 3, back to 1. People on stage, people in the audience. 3, 2, 1. Sitting up, eyes won't go. All my friends, a big round of applause, by the way. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ace Cook Sunday School class in 2014 right here in Cocoa, Florida. How are we doing tonight? Everybody feeling good in this part of Florida? Yeah, good? Everybody doing good? How many of y'all grew up? How many of y'all grew up in the Space Coast of Florida? How many of y'all grew up in that area? How many of y'all grew up in this part of Florida? How many of y'all are from this part of Florida? You got a lot of you? A lot of y'all grew up right here in this part of Florida, over in the Space Coast area of Florida, yeah? Cocoa Beach, Florida area, yeah? Yes? I actually live over in Central Florida. Anybody from Orlando, Florida area? Central Florida? Yeah? But I'm originally from the Midwest. Do we have any other transplants in the audience like me? I actually grew up in a little Air Force community, a little town called Bellevue, Nebraska. Do we have any Nebraska folks? Anybody from Nebraska? Nebraska people? Anybody from Nebraska? Huskers, come on, go be ready. Any Nebraska people out there? No Nebraska folks? Nobody from Nebraska out there? Yeah? Mainly Florida people, huh? Mainly Florida? A lot of Florida people. People on stage, people in the audience looking right here at my right hand. Everybody looking right here at my right hand. People on stage, people in the audience. When I snap my fingers at that particular moment, the fingers snap together. Anytime I say Nebraska, anytime I say Florida, the scents, the odors, the smells attached to those words you realize are coming from you yourself. So I have to go back to Nebraska next week. I'm doing a whole slew of grad nights across Nebraska. Flying to Omaha, Nebraska, and I go to Lincoln, Nebraska. I go to Grand Island, Nebraska, Hastings, Nebraska, Kearney, Nebraska, North Platte, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Nebraska. Way up, Nebraska. Work my way back across down through Shannon, Nebraska, O'Neill, Nebraska, back down through Norfolk, Nebraska. For the older people, that's Johnny Carson's hometown, Norfolk, Nebraska. And Dick Patty's from Nebraska for the older people in the room. For you younger people, Larry, the new guy from Nebraska. He's originally from Pawnee City, Nebraska. His name's Dan Wagner. He actually started doing comedy way back in the day at Bonker's Lawn Comedy Club right here in Orlando, Florida, under the name Dan Wagner. So I get to see him periodically in Orlando, Florida, and I live in Claremont, Florida, just outside of Orlando, Florida now. There's a lot of entertainers that live in Central Florida. It's a great place to live if you're an entertainer. People on the stage, people in the audience looking right where I snap my fingers, that air is perfectly normal. And once again, this round of applause is all for you. Give all our friends a big round of applause. People on stage, people on stage, I want you to stare with your eyes directly into my hand, right where my finger is pointing in my hand. People on stage only. When I move my hand and finger from this position, people on stage, your eyes will stay fixated on this position as if my hand and finger were still there. How you doing here, my friend? Doing all right? What's your name there? Cyan, shake my hand. You're doing great. Relax and sleep. Way.
Unstable.
Sleep. Way. Look here, sleep way down even Not enough furniture to go around. Who else do we have? Do we have somebody else out there? What is her name right here? She looks a little dazed.
Aurora,
how you doing there? Sit back in your chair. You're doing great. See how big her pupils are? She's great. Look here. Relax and sleep. Way down.
buenas noches.
People on stage whose eyes are fixated forward, extend your right hand forward like we're shaking hands. People on stage, extend your right hand forward like we're shaking hands. When I come by and shake the hand, your eyes are going to close. You're going to go right back to sleep, more relaxed than ever before. Take a deep breath in. and stand up, go and stand up. Go and stand up to my man. You guys are doing great. Come on forward, relax your arms to your side. Come on forward, come on forward, come on forward. All right. Come out of it. Still in it a little bit. Look right here, man. Wide awake for you. Grab a seat in the audience. And wide awake for you. Grab a seat in the audience. And in that standing position right there, go ahead and sleep. Way down. Go ahead and stand up right here, my friend. You doing all right? Just a little nervous, aren't you? Okay. Now, there. When I stand, you'll length be wide awake, or your energy back. Once you're wide awake, feeling good? Nice job. Give her a nice round. One shake my hand, relax, sleep, way down there. Very good. All right, let's give them all another round of applause for your nice meeting. People in the audience, people on stage, on the count of 3 back to 1, you're all going to sit up in your chair, you're all going to open your eyes, you're all going to relax even deeper. However, as soon as you open your eyes, you will immediately look down at your knees, because you are going to think that your knees are arguing with each other. And you're going to find it very weird, very strange, very unusual. You're going to want to cover up your knees, talk to them, tell them to knock it off. You don't want your knees to embarrass you in front of all your peers. It's all going to happen on the count of 3 back to 1. People on stage, people in the audience. 3, 2, 1. Sit up, eyes open. Never deal with your knees because they're really being a little bit unruly. Go ahead and talk to them. Give them some positive encouragement. Talk to your knees. Tell your knees how they need to work together as a team because they're really not being very nice to each other. So talk to them. Separate them if you need to. Give them some positive, loving encouragement. Tell those knees how they need to work together as a team. They need to work together as a team. Because when I snap my fingers, they are really going off on each other. They are really being rude and nasty to each other. Talk to them separate. Give them some love and encouragement. Tell those knees how they need to work together. They need to work together. They need to work together. I snap my fingers again. They are going crazy on each other. They are really being rude and nasty. Please be seated. Please be seated with the thumbs, please. As those knees continue to go crazy on each other, I snap again. They are just going Jerry Springer on each other. They are really being rude and nasty. Talk to them separate. Talk to them. When I snap my fingers again, your positive encouragement has totally worked. In fact, those knees are so glad that they have each other. They just come right together and hug on each other, and that makes you feel good. Feel those knees just hug together, rub together, rub together, hug together. That makes you feel good. The more those knees hug and rub together, the happier the better you feel. Feel those knees just hug together, rub together, rub together, hug together. Just like a cricket chirping its legs together, that makes you feel so nice. That makes your body tingle with joy and excitement. You feel so lovely. I snap again, those knees are fine. I snap again, you look down at your feet, you realize that your toes are telling you hilarious jokes. Anytime you look down, you start laughing, giggling and laughing. The more you laugh, the more you giggle. The more you giggle, the more you laugh. You just keep up and laugh and giggle each time you look at your feet. They tell you another funny joke, and another funny joke, and another funny joke. They make you laugh and giggle, giggling and laugh. Giggling and laughing. When I snap my fingers again, you look at your feet, they tell you one of the funniest jokes of all time. That is one of the best jokes right there in Thailand right there. That was a doozy right there for sure, for sure. That one was good. I snap again, you look at your neighbor's feet, they tell you even a better one. Even a better one comes from your neighbor's feet right there. Even a better one comes from your neighbor's feet. Even a better one comes from your neighbor's feet. That is the funniest one joke you've ever heard in your entire life right there. When I snap again, you look at your own feet, they tell you a joke, but this time you just don't get it. When I snap my fingers again, now you get it. Now you get exactly what I'm saying. That actually was a fine joke. I just didn't get it first. Now you got it. Yeah. Snap again, toes are fine, knees are fine. Everybody's feeling fine. This round of applause. So for you, get a nice round of applause. So we're going to move these 2 chairs that way, and let's have the rest of all go and move in so we're all nice and tight together here. There we go. So I want you to come up and join us on stage. You're wonderful. Come on up here, my friend. And man, why don't you come up here and join us? I think you're doing a great job right up here. And who else do we have? Why don't you come on up here? Yeah. And let's get you out of harm's way. Come on over here. Wow. There you go. your eyes right there. Just for you. Keep fixated there. All right? I move my hand and stay there. People on stage. People on stage. All right. Let's stand up. Let's stand up. Move to the ends. Everybody else squeeze in. Squeeze in. All right? They start communicating. They're coming out of it. Because again, when they're in hypnosis, they really will not communicate with each other. All right? Doesn't mean they're out of hypnosis, but have a seat there on the end. Just means they've brought themselves up. People on stage, staring one right here. Right here. People on stage, take a deep breath in. Exhale, eyes closed, relax, and sleep. Wait, I'm breathing first. Give them a nice round of applause for that. All right, did we have somebody else? We got them all? Oh, yeah. What was it?
Aurora.
Aurora. Beautiful name. Aurora, looking right here. I want you to try and keep your eyes open, but notice the more you try, the quicker they want to close. And as soon as they close, your chin goes to your chest, you relax and sleep.
Really disturbing. I like their
Over here. Much better. Take a deep breath in. Stuck in your chair, relax, and sleep. Wait. All right. All right, let's get weird. Let's do this. There's something funny on the Appreciate that. Don't you pay attention. Let's do this. People on stage, people in the audience. On the count of 3, back to 1, you're going to sit in your chair, you're going to open your eyes, you're going to relax even deeper. However, as soon as you sit up in your chair and open your eyes, the number 4 no longer exists. Anytime you count, you'll simply count 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, etc., etc., as there are no numbers any longer between 3 and 5. So all going to happen right now, the count of 3, back to people on stage, people in the audience. 3, 2, 1. Sitting up, eyes open. Now, somebody asked me earlier if I use a little number thing I've done in the past. A little bit it's easier to demonstrate than it is to discuss. People on stage, look here. This may seem very trivial, but how many fingers do you all have? 5? No, we all have 10. Everybody has 10? Everybody has 10? Yes, yes. Yes, everybody hold your hands like this, spread your fingers apart, turn your palms back towards your own face, stare at your own fingers, and sequentially, starting with the number 1, count out loud so the audience can hear you. Count out loud for the audience how many fingers you all have. Out loud now. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many are there? 11? Seems a little odd. Thanks, man. I'll take it from here. Okay, you guys break the individual lines. I like that. Go ahead and look at your hands. Let's count as a group. Again, there should be 10, so I don't know why we're getting 11. Count out loud as a group out loud now. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's break down the equation. Let's make it more simplistic. Let's look at the right hand only. Count out loud to the audience how many fingers are on your right hand only out loud now. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. All right, we have 6 on the right. So let's look at the left hand. Count out loud to the audience how many fingers are on the left hand only out loud now. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we have 6 on the left. How many on the right? 6 on the right. 6 plus 6 is 12. You should have 12 altogether right now, yeah? So go ahead and hold up both hands, count out loud. There should be 12. Out loud now. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Back to 11. Everybody lost it. Let's do it the easy way. Put your hands together like this, just like I'm doing. Count by even numbers, groups of 2s. Even numbers only by 2s. Out loud now. One back. 12. Somebody had the right one? How many of the rest of y'all have? back to 11. I think they're ready for the FCAT.
High school graduates.
Here, let's do this. Ladies, look at your hands. Gentlemen, look at me. Ladies, look at your hands. Gentlemen, look at me. Gentlemen only on stage. When I snap my fingers, gentlemen only. Numbers become letters. Letters become numbers. Gentlemen, when you count, you spell. When you spell, you count. Ladies, when you hear somebody counting wrong, you immediately want to interject and correct them. Gentlemen, look at your hands down out loud for the audience. How many fingers do you have out loud now? How many you got there, man? Got Jay. Okay. That makes sense, man. Got 11. How many you got there? Jay. Got Jay. Jay. Everybody got Jay. Yeah. How many you got there? Go ahead and count. Does that make sense? Should I just leave them all like this? Okay. Everybody on stage, I'm in the audience, look right here, look right here, look right here. When I snap my fingers, all of your numbers, all of your letters are back to where they've always been. Everyone look at your hands, count again one more time for the audience. How many fingers you want out loud now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. People on stage, drop your hands to your laps, take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax. All your numbers back to where they've always been, and sleep. Way it down. Let's get really weird. And sleep. Aurora, how you doing, my friend? Doing good? Wonderful. Who are you sitting with here?
Stephanie.
Where's Stephanie?
There.
Right over here?
Yeah.
Make sure that's her. Take a good look. Is that her?
Yeah.
Yeah, now look at me. Now look at her. Now look at me. When I snap my fingers again, you look at it, you have no idea who that is. Who are you sitting with right there? Don't know who that is?
No.
Okay, we're all friends here. Get to know her later, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, cool. No. Ma'am, what is your name? Check around for the answer. No, what is your name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Yeah, and this is your friend, Aurora?
Yeah.
And how long have you known each other?
About a year.
About a year? She says she knows you. Do you know her?
No.
No, take a good look. Make sure.
What?
Take a good look, make sure. That's strange. Look here, Aurora. Look here. Now look over there. Now look here. I snap my fingers, you know exactly who that is. Who are you sitting with?
Stephanie.
Stephanie. How long have you known her?
A year.
About a year? Yeah, nice round of applause for her. Yeah. That's good. Aurora, suck in your chair, sleep. Lay down. All right. Give me a pathway right here, there, folks. Give me another pathway right here. And let's get really weird. Here we go. Look, cue up track number 8. I'll tell you when to hit it. People on stage, people in the audience. On the count of 3 back to 1, you're going to open your eyes. As soon as you open your eyes, you are going to look down. You're going to realize that your feet and shoes have grown 3 times their normal size. And when you walk, you will take very large, over-exaggerated steps as if you were an astronaut walking on the moon. You will maintain perfect balance at all times. You will never trip, push, or fall. In fact, each step you take, you gain better and better balance and mobility. So we're going to have right now, we're going to 3 back to 1. People on stage in the audience, 3, 2, 1. And everybody go ahead and stand up and take a little test drive, a little walk with those new feet and shoes with perfect balance. Each you move a little bit here, a little bit. And take a little walk. Take a little walk. Take a little walk around the room there. Perfect balance. Spread out in different directions. When I snap my fingers, your hands also grow 3 times the normal size. Now the big hands to be walking around. Perfect balance. When I snap my fingers again, your heads also grow 3 times the normal size. Now the big heads, big hands, big feet, perfect balance, walking around. The reason why your body's been like this, when I snap my fingers again, you realize that you like a statue. Everybody else have a seat? Everybody else have a seat? So I can locate where they all
Oh my
are.
god. Oh my god.
Give them all another tremendous round of applause. What a great group today. Come on now. People who are in the show, on and off stage, unfreeze, turn so you're facing me. If you're standing, get a firm plane with the feet underneath your body, so you like your arms at your sides. If you're seated, just stay comfortably seated. Everybody, on and off, both standing and sitting, looking at my nose, looking at the bridge of my nose. Focus in. When I snap my fingers, you have no recollection of anything you've done tonight.